Help! A scream tore through the dusty village road as an SUV lost control, screeching wildly like a beast unchained. Wheels spun, dust flew, and in that frozen second, it seemed like death itself was racing toward its prey. A poor farmer, his hands still dirty with soil, dropped his basket of vegetables without a second thought. His heart pounded, but his feet carried him faster than fear could stop him. He didn't see wealth, status, or danger. He only saw a human life that needed saving, and in that single reckless leap he changed his destiny forever. Raghav was a simple farmer, living on the edge of survival. His days began before sunrise and ended long after the sky turned black. His fields were small, his debts were large, and his dreams were often swallowed by the weight of poverty. Yet in his eyes there lived a quiet determination, the kind born from years of struggle. Villagers knew him as the man who worked the hardest, even if fortune never favored him. On that fateful afternoon, while selling fresh vegetables by the roadside, his life story took a turn he could never have written himself. The SUV that spun out of control belonged to none other than Ananya Mira, the daughter of a renowned business tycoon. She was a millionaire by birth, her life wrapped in luxury and endless privileges. But money could not shield her from fate. She had been returning from a charity event when her driver lost control on the narrow village road. As the vehicle swerved, terror gripped her chest. She clutched her seatbelt, her voice lost in a scream. That was when she saw him, this farmer with sun-baked skin and calloused hands, charging toward her car like a guardian sent by destiny. With sheer courage, Raghav pulled open the jammed door, ignoring the smoke, the sparks, and the scorching metal. He dragged her out before the SUV slammed against a tree, shattering the windshield into 1,000 glittering shards. For a moment silence filled the air. Dust floated like ghosts of what could have been. Ananya, trembling, looked at the man who saved her. Their worlds were oceans apart, but in that instant the distance disappeared. The villagers rushed in, amazed and whispering about Raghav's bravery. Some cheered, others simply stared. Ananya was shaken, but more than fear she felt gratitude, deep, soul-stirring gratitude. "You saved my life," she whispered, her voice breaking, her eyes searching his face for words she couldn't find. Raghav, wiping sweat and dirt from his brow, simply said, "A life is a life, madam. No one deserves to be lost." A days turned into weeks, but Ananya could not forget him. She returned to the village, not in luxury cars with bodyguards, but quietly, searching for the man who risked everything for her. When she found him, bent over in his field under the blazing sun, her heart softened. She saw not just a farmer, but a man of dignity, courage, and kindness, the kind of strength that money could never buy. Their conversations began with gratitude, but soon turned into long talks about life. She shared stories of her world filled with riches yet empty of meaning, while he spoke of dreams he had buried under the soil of hardship. Ananya admired his honesty, his unshakable spirit, his refusal to give up even when the world gave him nothing. Slowly, unknowingly, admiration grew into affection, and affection blossomed into love. But love was not easy. Society raised its eyebrows, whispered behind their backs, and mocked the idea of a millionaire woman falling for a poor farmer. Her family, furious, threatened to cut ties. Raghav himself resisted at first. "You deserve someone better, someone equal to your world," he told her. But Ananya's heart was firm. "No, Raghav, I don't need wealth, I need love. And you are richer in heart than anyone I've ever known." Together they faced trials. Her father's disapproval, the gossip of the city, and the struggles of merging two very different lives. Yet, every challenge only made their bond stronger. Raghav's humility touched those who once doubted him, and Ananya's unwavering faith silenced critics. Over time her father saw what she saw. A man who may have been poor in possessions, but was wealthy in character. Slowly acceptance followed. Their love story became a tale the village would tell for generations. How a scream on a dusty road brought two souls together. How courage turned into destiny. How love shattered the walls built by wealth and status. And at the end of it all, Raghav stood beside Ananya hand in hand, his eyes no longer tired but filled with hope. The world had tried to keep them apart, but they had written their own fate. From that day the poor farmer and the millionaire woman lived not in the shadow of what society thought, but in the light of a love born from sacrifice and courage. So if you're listening now, remember this: life can change in a single moment, a single choice, a single leap of courage. And sometimes the person you least expect can save not only your life but also your heart.